Okay, morning guys, welcome to the channel. We're doing a Chichester driving test route today. Normally you'd be coming out of this left-hand junction on your test route, out of the test centre. We're going to turn left at the end of the road. Quite a simple route today. Doesn't go too far from the test centre actually, but goes away from Chichester town centre, city centre I should say, has a cathedral. A little bit of history for you there. Now at the end of this road we're going to turn right. So as we approach, checking our centre mirror, right door mirror, I'm going to signal right. So on your driving test, the examiner could pull you over to the right hand side 4 times throughout your test. And we're just going to do one of those now. So we're going to pull over to the left here. So we're going to check our centre mirror, left door mirror, we're going to signal left, and then we're just going to slow down, just gently come up to the curb. You want to be maybe like about a tyre's width away from the curb. Don't get yourself too close. Okay, now we'll stop. The examiner's going to ask you to move off safely. You're going to check over your left shoulder, check around your mirrors, over your right shoulder, put your right indicator on, and then we're just going to move off safely. Okay, now this is a little interesting junction, well worth practicing this junction. If you're planning to take your test at Chichester, there's a high chance that you may get this route or this entrance on this junction. So we're just going to join the dual carriageway. Actually, it's not a left turn, it's a slipway. So as you come round here, do not stop in the corner. Just keep going round into the slip road. Yeah. Once you're in the slip road, you're going to check your right door mirror, you're going to signal right. And check it's safe to move out. Yeah, you've got a long run there, so there's no problem. You don't need to stop. Yeah, just pace yourself correctly. Okay. And then on all this route, what it's going to do is it's going to take us off here. So we're going to check our centre mirror, left door mirror, we're going to signal left to come off here. And as we get to the roundabout here, coming up to a roundabout, we're going to take the second exit right on the roundabout. So we're going to go mirror, right door mirror, we're going to signal right. Approach the roundabout with caution. Coming round, first exit, signaling left, check mirror, left door mirror, signal left to come off the roundabout. And then we're taking the second exit right here, so we're going mirror, right door mirror, we're going to signal right, and what this has done is just going to loop us round and take us back onto the A27, back in the direction of the test centre. So we check the left door mirror, signal left to come off the roundabout, and then we're going to enter the dual carriageway from the slip road again. So picking your speed up, checking your right door mirror, making sure it's safe there. We're going to put our indicator on and we're going to merge with the dual carriageway. So for Chichester test routes, they're really built around the A27. You've got to get used to the dual carriageways, you've got to get used to merging onto the dual carriageway, and you've got to get used to quite large roundabouts on a dual carriageway. Now at the next roundabout, we're just going to take the second exit ahead. So using the left-hand lane for ahead, we're going to check our mirrors, make sure we've got awareness of what's around us. We're slowing down towards the roundabout, no signals, we're taking ahead. Staying in the left-hand lane as you come around, checking our left door mirror, signalling left to come off the roundabout. back up to a reasonable speed for the dual carriageway. So we're talking about 50 miles an hour at least, really, to be safe and in line with everybody else. But you don't need this. I mean, this is a 70 mile an hour road, but you don't need to be doing 70 if you don't feel comfortable with it. 50, 55 is okay. What you don't want to be is an inconvenience to other drivers, though, so just beware of that, yeah? Driving at 40 miles an hour along a national speed limit road of this size and type of nature would be unsafe, really. You'd be a hazard to other drivers, and you would get penalised for that. Possibly you could get a serious fault for progress. This route takes us towards Fontwell racing course and village. So it might seem like an easy route, but it has a few intricacies that you need to be wary of. And depending on the time of day and the traffic conditions, that can have a real impact on you making your decisions and anticipating the situation nice and early. We're going to take the second exit ahead at the next roundabout. For this, you do need to be in the right-hand lane, so we're going to check our centre mirror, right door mirror, and signal right. Nothing's telling me that at the moment, but that's just local knowledge. So, once again, worth a good practice here. Yeah. Now I've changed lanes, so I've turned the indicator off for the time being. As we get up here, we can start seeing the road markings. So to go ahead, you can see you need to be in the right-hand lane, as the left-hand lane only goes left. Now, as we come along here, you need to be further taking up in the right-hand lane. As you see on the road markings, it says Fontwell A29. Yeah. Now, this is where you need to be very careful. You've got to look at those road markings. Yeah. We're going to go second ahead. So as we come through here, yeah, we're just going to check our left door mirror, make sure nobody's coming through, and we're going to take into this Fontwell lane on the left-hand side, making sure that we didn't cross into the A27 going left lane. Now we're coming off here, so we're going to check our left door mirror, we're going to signal left to come off. And then we've just got a little mini roundabout coming up, we're going to take the second exit ahead. So no signal as we're going ahead. And then there's some speed bumps here, so just take your time. Very small village, just be cautious. There was a dog there, so just being wary of it. All the little, things around you as you're driving, yeah? One of the biggest challenges, or misdirection maybe, is that people who are learning to drive, they're so focused on actually driving their car, they're not really paying attention on the situation around them. So here, we've got a car on both sides of the road, but we got there first, so we came through. Now, mini roundabout coming up ahead of us, got one more speed bump before we get there. We're going to take the second exit right on the mini roundabout, so checking our centre mirror, right door mirror, and we're going to signal right. And what we're going to make sure we do is make an effort to go round this mini roundabout. It would be okay maybe to get your wheels just touching a little bit, yeah, but you do want to be round the roundabout now. You can see we're in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, clearly marked because obviously there's no street lights here, which would suggest that it's national speed limit, but as we've got signs and road markings, we know that the speed is actually 30 miles an hour. Quite a bumpy bit of road. Just watching out for potholes as you're driving through these type of roads. Almost any road in the UK at the moment, but more so in these country roads, they tend to be less well maintained. Put the heater on for me there, so I do apologise if the sound has changed a little bit. Lots of bumps on this bit of road. As you see, I'm just taking my time. I'm not, I'm not going slow. 25, 30 miles an hour in some spots. Now at the end of the road here, we're going to turn left. We're going to go mirror, left door mirror. We're going to signal left. And we can see it's clear to go. So out we come. Got some temporary roadworks in front of us here today. With a green light, so at the moment we can go through. You see the type of road is here, it's a lot of parked cars, country road, quite bendy, quite narrow in places, so just be cautious, take your time. The examiner isn't expecting you to fly through this, he wants to see you drive safely, or they want to see you drive safely. Lovely old properties along here, so it's a nice little drive if you just want to have a look around some of the little villages. Now at the end of the road we have a little roundabout. We're going to take the first exit left. So we're going to go mirror, left on mirror, we're going to signal left. It's a mini roundabout, we can tell from the blue sign. Just as we approach it, just making sure it's safe. I always record these videos quite early in the morning on a Sunday, so there's very little traffic. It just means the car's kind of moving so that they don't last for too long and we're not stuck in traffic. So a lot of the roundabouts that I go through, there isn't any traffic, but that doesn't mean to say when you're driving around it practicing, there could well be traffic there. Always approach the roundabout with caution. Now we've got a speed change there. What we want to do once we get to the sign, just check behind us and then just pick our speed up a little bit, just to demonstrate to the examiner that you've seen the change in speed. There was a massive pothole there, so if you come this way, just be cautious. coming up to a junction here. You can see from the sign we have to go left. So it's going to be a slip road for us. We're going to come round. Just going to come into the slip road like that. And we're going to check our right door mirror, make sure it's safe, pick up our speed in the slip road, and then just merge with the dual carriageway. This is us back on the A27. One thing that you should be wary of is that with A roads, a lot of them, dual carriageway A roads like this, they're 70 miles an hour. But as you come along, you look at this junction here. This is just like a T junction onto the A27. So just be cautious of that, because you could have traffic moving out and they've misjudged your speed, and they're going to pull out in front of you. Now we're going to take the first exit left of this roundabout, so centre mirror, left on mirror, signal left. Safe for us to go through. And now we're just coming back up to that Fontwell roundabout that we came over earlier, and really paying attention to the road marking. So we want to go ahead A27, so we can see underneath us in the left hand lane, although we're going third exit right, we're allowed to do that from this left hand lane, yeah? So as we approach the roundabout, we're still going to check our mirror, right door mirror, and we're going to signal right to inform people that we're going to follow this round, yeah, to the A27. Now really pay attention to the road marking. Do not cut the corner here. Stay deep into the roundabout, just following it all the way around. Check your left door mirror, signal left, and come off of the roundabout that way. Again, one roundabout well worth of practice. Back on the A27 for a bit. We're heading back towards Tangmere roundabout. This test route doesn't just take you straight back to the test centre. It's just going to loop round one more little village. Now the vehicle in front of us is doing maybe 55 miles an hour. So personally for me, I probably would normally overtake this vehicle, but I'm going to stay behind it, because what I want to show you is that you can minimise the things that you need to do on your test, and minimise the potential of something going wrong. So yes, you could overtake this vehicle, but he's going a relative speed 55, yeah, so actually he's not too slow. You may as well wait behind him. And then that saves you having to pass him, and there could be the potential you pass him, you don't check your mirrors, something could go wrong, so much easier to stay behind. If he was doing 30 or 40 miles an hour, the situation might be different. Now we've got a car entering the dual carriageway ahead, two cars entering. I'm just going to slow down and allow them to come in. again, that was much easier than me moving into the right hand lane, because there's quite a bit of traffic coming along by the right hand side. And that's what I was mentioning earlier about A roads. You know, the slip roads are often not very long. There's quite a lot of T junctions, you know, entering into the A roads. Now we're going to take the third exit right on the next roundabout. So we're going to go mirror, right door mirror, going to signal right. Just gently going to change lane there. Just coming up to that 300 marker, so we were in nice good time. We've got a good position, nice and early. As we get towards the roundabout, we're going to check our mirror again, right door mirror, going to signal right. Nice clear access to the roundabout. So as we come around here, first exit, past the second exit, checking our left door mirror, signalling left, and coming off on the third exit. Now this takes us into Boxgrove. Again, little village area, quite narrow in places, so just approach with caution and some anticipation for what might be happening. We've got a cyclist in front of us, and we've also got a bend, so I can't see round the bend, so I'm just going to drop back into second gear at this stage, because what I want to be able to do is, if I get an opportunity to pass him, I want to move quite quickly. So being in second gives me a lot of acceleration. A little mini roundabout there. I'm not going to try and overtake him on the mini roundabout, that would be reckless. And we've got some parked cars, so again, I'm not going to try and overtake him here. Oncoming traffic, so just slowing down, letting them pass. Back up behind the bicycle again. We're going to be relatively quick. I can see it was quite clear further up the road, so I'm going to pass them at this stage. Now this little road through Boxgrove leads you up to a stop sign. Stop signs are really important to practice, and just be very aware of the requirement the examiner wants from you from a stop sign. So the examiner wants you to get to the end of the road and stop where you can see what the traffic is doing. Yeah. So as we come up here, we're going to go left. So we're going to go mirror, left door mirror. We're going to signal left. We're going to come right up to the end of the road so that we can see what's happening. And if it's safe, then we're going to move out. And we actually, you know, fully stop the car there. We weren't moving. And then you come out here. You've got a 30-mile-an-hour zone up until this point where you're going to go back to national speed limit, checking our rear view mirror, going to pick our speed up. Paying attention to the road on our right, just in case something appears from there. Up to a roundabout, we're going to take the first exit left. It's going to take us back onto the A27. Feels like we've spent most of our driving test route on the A27. As you can see from the sign, it's just taking us back towards Tangmere, so towards the end of the test route. come along again, picking your speed up on the slip road, yeah, and then checking your right door mirror, making sure it's safe to merge with the A27. There we go. The rain is just starting to come a little bit now. Now, roundabout signs coming up, so we're going to move over nice and early because we're going to take third exit right. We're going to go mirror, right door mirror, signal right. Moving over nice and gently. As we come along here, we're going to take third exit right, so we're going to go mirror, right door mirror, signal right. Slowing down to that last 100 yards. Clear on the roundabout, so I've gone back into second gear and I'm just gently going around the roundabout. The indicator's onto the right, past the second exit. I'm checking my left door mirror, I'm signalling left to come off. And then we're just coming up to City Fields Way, which is right where the test centre is. So once again, thanks for watching the video. I hope they help. We'll put a few more out for Chichester, but do remember that you can download all of these driving test routes off of our website at www.drivingtestroutes.uk. There's the test centre on the right hand side. We're not going to go in because we never want to disturb the test routes. So thank you very much. Please do like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel on its way. Thank you very much. Have a good day.